Kintsugi Koko here. Welcome to my quirky, eclectic vlog. Hope everyone is safe, warm, and dry. Hopefully at home and not on the roads. Because it is a winter wonderland out there right now. A little brisk, a little fuzzy. I thought it would be fun to talk about one of the ways that I bring so much joy to my life. And one thing that just makes me so happy. And that is, sorry, today's been a very long day. So your girl is ready for some rest and recuperation. Okay? Anywhooser, dopamine dressing. Any of y'all out there do dopamine dressing? I dopamine dress. It brings me so much joy. Like today, for instance, my inspiration for my lovely fit is Miss Cher from Clueless. Right? We got our button down with the tank top. That's mainly like the only thing, really. I just threw on the skater skirt because I freaking love the skater skirt. But look at my tights. Can you see my tights? They have stars and moons on it to match my shirt. How fun is that? It's so fun. And then obviously I have some more stars and moons. And then more stars and moons. And then we had to throw Saturn in there because, you know, we're born on Saturn's day. We got to represent. And I think also I have planets. Is that a planet? Oh, yeah. Look at Saturn right there on my shoulder. How cute. Mwah. Anywho, we dopamine dress. Come on. And then we got some braids. Well, and it's fun different ones too. So, let's see. This one is not wanting to be revealed. A regular braid. Ooh, you don't remember the braid you did? No, I don't. This is a 2-twist. Then we got a fishtail. And then this one's a regular braid. A 2-twist. And a fishtail. Well, half fishtail. Oh, my hair's a little wampus. Cattywampus, we're alright. Half a fishtail, half a braid. Because this piece is very thin, so. It was starting to get difficult to fishtail. But yeah, we dopamine dress. We never leave this house without putting some snow on our mountain. And today, somebody gave us grief about putting snow on our mountain. So you know what? The snow came down anyway, y'all. This makes it more beautiful, right? I will say, though, I love when it snows. I went to a meeting tonight, and oh, my land, so the roads were nuts. However, felt like I was on the Death Star. It's on the... Oh, my brain wanted to say the Falcon, something. I know that's not correct. I felt like it was in the Star Wars movie, y'all. Like the intro and the ending where it's like the stars are zooming past you as they're like doing the words. That's what I felt like. I love driving in the snow though, because I really do feel like I'm like space traveling. I mean, I am traveling through space, so why not? Like the space that I'm occupying. So why not? Traveling through space. So yeah, it was really fun. Thank goodness I just got new tires put on my car yesterday. Because I had some bologna skins. So we are very fortunate that we were able to get some good tires on our car before we had to drive in this mess. Because whiteout conditions, y'all. Whiteout conditions. It was asinine. Anyway, dopamine dressing is so fun. I love dopamine dressing. And honestly, too, I say Cher from Clueless was like my inspiration for my outfit. But if you didn't look at me and think at least for 1/2 second, Miss Frizzle, then I'm going to be slightly butthurt. Because I thrive to be Miss Frizzle. Are you kidding me? From the Magic School Bus? I loved her so much as a kid. And I would look at her outfits. Because bearing in mind, I used to try to dress like this as a child, okay? And then my family was like, you can't put that with that, it doesn't match. So seeing Miss Frizzle and all of her outfits and how she coordinated her things, I was like, yes, queen, get it. That is what I aspire to be. So I just do it my own way, you know? Some days I dress like a fairy. Some days I dress like a pirate. Some days I dress like a dragon. You know, however I'm feeling. Today's my moon day. Well, it's everyone's moon day because it's Monday, moon day. So I thought I'd harness the planetary systems, you know? Just wear my favorite flannel I never freaking wear. I haven't worn it in like a year and a half, 2 years. And I really feel like wearing it today, so I did. And of course, my awesome tights to match. Just the cherry on top, you know? Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I really don't know what else to talk about on this video tonight. Because I obviously, halfway through the video, I don't want to start talking about something else. Because then I'm going to run out of time. Oh, I got these tattoo markers for Christmas. Temporary tattoo markers. Because I'm a child. And I really enjoy coloring myself. So, fun fact, I have a snake tattoo on my foot. And how that tattoo came to be was because me and my son, when he was a toddler, I would let him draw all over me. And one time we were just pretending we were, I think we were honestly just scribbling. I don't even think we were drawing anything. But he scribbled on me, y'all. And it straight up looked like the coolest snake I ever freaking saw. So I literally took a picture of it because I was like, cool, I really like this. This looks really dope. And it could absolutely pass as a snake tattoo. And then a few years later, my great-grandfather had passed away. I think actually it was like about a year after. He passed away. And so as a memento for my grandfather's passing, ooh, pardon. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I got that tattoo on my foot. And then I also have it. Some of his lineage hails from England. And right before he passed, we were talking about his nickname, Duke. And when I was younger, he used to tell me all the time, his nickname was Duke because he used to get in fights when he was a teenager and like young adult, right? And he was a boxer. So he got the nickname Duke for boxing, right? So when he was like in the process, he was really, really ill. So we all just thought he was just super sick, like with pneumonia, and that he was going to get better. Well, that was obviously that was like my hopeful thinking, right? He was older and I knew the man had me thinking he was 100 years old my entire life. I legit would brag about having a centenarian grandfather. Home guy passes away and he was only mid-80s. I literally was so astonished. I was like, what? He is not. Little cheeky bugger. Anyway, these are the colors to the markers. How fun. So, we're about to go to bed, but my son also drew this tattoo, y'all. My son is a fabulous artist, and honestly, I live for being his permanent canvas because why not? Who better to advertise your art than your mom, right? So my son drew this eyeball, and it is freaking incredible. I'm gonna see if I can get a better angle. Okay. I guess you can't really tell that much. But like the detail in the eye, flawless. And I am a self-taught artist myself. And a part of being an artist, for y'all who don't know, is you really have to, you really have to be in connection with the world around you in order to portray what you're seeing, right? So artists who are really, really good at drawing trees and like nature and stuff, because they deeply, deeply connect with that, right? Others that are really, really good at drawing people, deeply, deeply connect with people, and they're really, really good in that area, right? So I always struggled with people. I could never draw people. And I could draw them, but I didn't like my interpretation of them. I felt like I couldn't capture their true beauty. I could not capture their true beauty and how I was drawing my pictures, right? And that always like made me sad. But then my son that's like one of the best things he's good at drawing is people and like the eyes and features. Like, I love it. I get so excited all the time. I'm like, bro, you're a really good artist. And I also, ever since he was little, we would do silly cooking things together. Like I'd let him cook with me, or we used to make homemade ice cream all the time. So I would put all the ingredients in a Ziploc bag and just let him toss it around, right? Kids love making messes, right? And by the way, y'all, ambidexterity. This is my left hand, and I use both. Just depends on the mood I'm in. However, I've actually gotten a lot better because I've been practicing more with my left hand. Getting more articulate, if you will, with how I write with my left hand. Because straight up, now tell me, do you really want to know me forever? Sorry. Ecolalia! Straight up, my left handwriting looks like a small child's who's learning how to write. It reminds me very much of like my 3rd grade handwriting, 2nd grade handwriting. But I mean, I've always had really pretty handwriting, so I guess it's not that bad of a compliment. Look how pretty. A little blue, a little green. You can kind of see the hues. Oh, that looks like the earth. I keep getting the earth emoji today. So like, I never use the earth emoji ever when I'm texting or like posting things. And I meant to hit a snowflake, and I hit the world emoji, which is these 2 colors. And these 2 colors also the school colors for my middle school team, the Landmark Seahawks. Anywho, I then was watching a tarot card reads, and lo and behold, the earth symbol kept coming out in the tarot cards. There's some abundance occurring. We're just going to color our tattoos. Because why not? Honestly, I would thrive off having my child color on me, because anybody else used to have like your siblings draw on your back when you were younger? My sisters always would want to sleep in my room with me, or like in my bed. And so part of their payment to sleep in my room was they had to rub my arm or like rub my back until I fell asleep. That was the bargaining chip for if he wanted to be in my bedroom, in my space. Oh, I miss those days, because golly gee, I could totally go for that right now. That's all right. We will satiate that sensation through coloring on ourselves with markers. But I used to always love trying to guess what they were drawing. It's always fun. A little good, ironic game of charades. Not ironic, but you know, kind of a backwards game of charades. Can you guess what I'm drawing on your back? Oh, what color should we do the U? I'm feeling yellow. Today's lots of yellow. We're vibing with the solar plexus. Nah, mean. Me, yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's fun. Obviously, if you watched the initial video of me painting the back of my canvas, I keep pointing. It's right there. That's why I'm pointing there. And the backdrop, when I was painting it, I was being super silly. Put paint on my face. Which was all fun and dandy until that stuff dried and like made my face like super... Like, anyone who's ever put paint on you like knows when it dries, it like just like hardens. So then like your face is all in funny patterns and stuff. I love it because it reminds me of like the Georgia clay in the summer when it's all dry and it's cracked and it's like little patties. Ugh! I used to love playing with that when I was younger. That was like my favorite pastime to do whenever we'd visit family in Georgia. Ugh, I just play in the red clay. God, I love mud. Oh, we used to go mudding all the time too. We'd go to those big monster truck derbies where they had the massive mud pits. Oh, I lived in those things. I had so much fun. But that's all for today, folks. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Love y'all big much. Toodaloo.